Each year during the most major sporting event in the US, the highest profile companies put a great amount of effort into advertisements they want played. Getting excited about Super Bowl ads is a nationwide phenomenon that occurs because of the game's extremely high viewership and wide demographics. These ads are talked about days after the event, and surveys go out asking viewers to rate their favorites. This is such huge publicity for companies that we decided to view trends for Super Bowl advertisements, pulling data from the last 3 years. Our first view is a timeline showing how frequently an advertisement of a particular product type occurs. The timelines are split based on these product types and ordered from top to bottom based on the product type with the most commercials to the one with the least. Each commercial is placed relative to the x-axis based on the time that they were aired. A brushing technique is also implemented here. If you highlight a specific region of the graph, you can see that selected region in the larger graph below. You can also see that if you hover over the bars, you can see a details on demand technique that displays to the user the parent company and duration of the commercial. Using this technique, you can notice things such as the fact that television commercials are the only product type that have frequent advertisements played back to back, or that food commercials are generally played in the middle of a game. Our second view consists of small multiples broken up based on product type. The colors for each graph in the order in which they are displayed are coordinated with the timeline. Each bar in a specific product type graph represents the total commercial time that particular parent company had throughout the Super Bowl timeframe. These small multiples are particularly useful when trying to see what companies have the most to advertise and how many advertisements you would need if you were a competing company. We also implemented details on demand for each bar, showing the average length of one commercial by that parent company. We also added a solid black line to each bar to show this value. You can also see which companies within a product type are dominating with the longest total commercials aired. In conclusion, this data is incredibly useful for marketing strategies. Marketers can see what are the average times certain companies buy, what is the most common time period for different types of ads, and how often consecutive ads occur, among other things. With that information, you would know when to place a competing advertisement and how many resources and how much effort would need to go into it.